finally back, and yay, we get to spend more time with Melt.
But at least we're all here together.
True, and Sarah's got to miss the worst of it.
Thank God.
Yeah.
So, to quickly summarize what you've missed so far, so it turns out the reason that Meltrillis has been invincible is because she literally hacked the moon to basically alter the code to say, nah, I'm invincible, rather than having like an actual ability for it. So the way that we beat her, or at least we've weakened her, is twofold. One, we kind of tattled to BB like, hey, she's supposed to be your subordinate, but she's technically above you right now. So then BB hacked the moon to say, nah, you're not invincible anymore. I'm supposed to be in charge. Because she's a girl boss like that. And then Shinji basically took her own melting poison and put it in himself so that when Melt would kill him, it would start to infect her as well. Which, yeah, Shinji's dead, by the way.
Yeah, it's apples for oranges. Shinji's dead, but he actually was useful, and there was almost a moment for him. Double check here, load state. No.
Yes, we were a load state because we had just finished doing a thing, and then the next step was going back into the duo.
Okay.
I don't know why I said the second part of my name.
Somebody hand this some bitch a beer already, huh?
Okay. And thank you for the resub, Zako.
Yeah. Oh shit, Sumo started.
Ooh.
The next tournament's starting. Which, speaking of, since you've got later hours, I'm just gonna send this to you, Vaughn. It's a stream where a guy actually just watches the tournament live, provides context, and all that.
Oh, that sounds cool. Thanks.
And because it's Japan, it's pretty much running late into the night anyway, so...
Yeah.
始めるぞ。俺の好みは分かっていいよな。
Right, we had to speed run this floor because Melt was chasing us, so now we can go get all those goodies. Right, that's been the other weird thing that's changed in the time you've been gone, Sakuras. The game just stopped having music for some reason. It's been very unsettling.
Not bad. Yay, patterns.
Thank God.
Okay, no secret paths there. There's the one I fawned over.
Oh, AEW update. Mark Briscoe has officially made his challenge to MJF at All Out. A tables and 10,000 thumbtacks match.
Oh, that's...
Horrifying? Yes.
I love being able to do that.
見事だ。後で飴をやろう。下等すぎる。戦う価値はあったのか。
Ooh.
小粒であってもこの輝きに胸躍る。やはり財宝とはこうあるべきよな。
Dragon Cloak. Oh. Oh, we already have it.
Yeah.
My hopes were up for a second.
Look, not everything made out of a dragon is immediately better.
You don't know that for sure. You can't prove it to me. I'll Alex Jones you on that.
Shijiは手早くな。俺もそう待てんぞ。その程度のレベルで我らの邪魔をするな。
God damn it, you said you'll Alex Jones me on that, and the immediate first thing I thought of, they're putting something in the water to turn the freaking grungs gay. God damn it.
No, my thought is like, they're trying to turn the dragons gay. The problem is we can't stop the dragons if they're gay.
そのまま励めよ。貴様のものだ。
Money.
蓄えておけ。
I took a wrong turn. How far back do I gotta go?
Go right.
Well, no, there's a secret path. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. Oh, that was just fun.
始めるぞ。
Actually, combining the two topics that we were talking about before stream, there is one thing that I dislike about my area out here in Washington that I live in, and that is no food delivery driver can actually figure out where I live. And it takes them like a couple tries whenever I order from a new place, because for some stupid reason, there's no like clear indicator on my building of like which building it is. And because the plate number with the number it says which building I'm in is all the way to the side, that's blocked by one of the parking overhangs that's down the road, and then the actual plate that's on my entryway to say which apartments are here are both blocked by hornet and bee infested bushes. So anytime I order from Grubhub, it's always a struggle to be like, okay, I'm going to put in the instructions here. You're going to look for a building that has the number on it. If that doesn't work, try to look for this little small plate. If you can't find it, or if you find a building but can't find my door, I literally have a plate that says Grubhub order for Zako on the door. For the love of God.
I feel for you, Zakoduo. Aside from the issues I was having trying to get lunch today, too, for 2 years, this is something that I and the drivers actually had to fight DoorDash on. It's apparently there is a second 232 my address drive, but it's in Illinois right across the bridge.
Excuse me.
So what I want to know is whether or not they have a different zip code. Because if they have a different zip code, there's no reason why they should be getting confused.
I think it might be that when they put the address into the app, they're just clicking the first one that pops up, and probably the Illinois one numerically probably shows up first, like, oh, okay, boom.
Which, like, that's not what they're supposed to be doing.
Yeah. Especially since, like, where I live literally the last stop before the bridge, so mine should be at the top. Because you're leaving a state. Okay, that one's already been gotten. We're doing good on levels. Oh, also we solved the entire Alice problem. It was actually sad.
Oh, right. So just a refresher, Alice was like the little girl ghost that we encountered like hours and hours ago. It turns out that Melt had pretty much already put her in a frozen state of dead. And we spent the whole floor basically putting her back together to move on.
She was the literal ghost in the machine.
Oh, and Robin Hood died too.
No, that was... Oh, yeah, that was from...
Damn.
Yeah, that was from last week, because we started with that.
Pour one out for the fave.
Oh, yeah, no, and he went out the best way.
Oh yeah, he basically gave us the secret intel of how Melt was cheating, and yeah, in hindsight, a lot of people died last week. Holy crap.
Yeah, well, not last week, over the last while, but yeah, no. The best part was, as one of the last fuck yous before he fought us to the death, because he couldn't, that's the only way he could go out was, yeah, no, I'm gonna fuck over Melt and also fuck over BB, who I hate the most. Also, welcome, Bubba.
Oi.
Howdy, howdy.
Actually, there is supposedly some kind of event happening soon where they're going to be providing an update on the remake of Fate Extra.
Ooh, that'll be interesting. Though I wonder if since it's a remake, if they'll do anything like add in extra servants, because we now have all the FGO servants.
Oh, I imagine they're definitely going to like throw in some extra bits with all the retroactive new continuity that's cropped up, especially for Fate Extra and all those Dynasty Warrior games.
Yeah. Honestly, all I would really want is, because I never got to play Extella, give me Charlemagne.
Wachi somehow takes Galahad's place. Oh, right. Yeah, this is what we ended the stream on last week.
Yeah, get ready for being Melt.
Christ above.
Alright, let's get close enough that it'll actually do something. Before me stands Meltrelsa's barrier, the core of this labyrinth. We need to get rid of it in order to proceed, also because it's terrible architecture. We're not just facing Meltrellus, are we? No, our greatest hurdle awaits us afterward. BB is trying to invade the moon cell's core and become the moon cell itself. If we don't stop her, humanity will be met with a slow death. Failure is not an option. No matter what it takes, BB must.
Fool, why are you getting so fixated in that head of yours? Are insecurities rearing their ugly heads again? If you can't change everything, show some discretion for whatever it is you fret over. Don't forget who you came all this way with. I might dwell on the burdens you put me through, but such arrogance is my right, not yours. Lest you mean to insult those who fought by your side so far, turn to your comrades when something worries you.
Gil, you literally tell me to shut up anytime I ask you for anything. That's a lot of mixed signals. I thank Gilgamesh for his moral support.
To be fair, he complains when you ask him for, like, stuff or for him to actually do anything. But if you need therapy, he just said, okay, if you need therapy, then I'm in. But if you want me to do something, nah.
I got pretty pent up, but I'm not alone here. Even if I were to make mistakes, my dependable comrades have my back. Yes, please rely on us. We'll help you any way we can. I'll make sure you aren't swallowed by Meltrellus' consciousness, alright? I'll get you back in there in one piece.
Sakura's not the only one. I'll be assisting with my best hacking skills. If I enforced copyright on this stuff back on Earth, I'd make a fortune. But I'm here giving quality work for free. I'm losing my touch. Rin would be a copyright lawyer. That said, the thought of leaving you to fight on your own does bother me. Let's end this with a nice, clean slate and get back to the Holy Grail War.
I'm putting more effort into this dive than I ever have before, as well. There's no logic to apply to how I'm feeling. I never expected I'd feel such an aspiration, but I want to put in more than my 100%. Now then, I wish you good fortune in battle, Miss Sunny. At some point, we'll settle things back in the Holy Grail War. Or we won't. You have to decide who you actually want to waifu. The sound of their voices makes me smile. The Holy Grail War. There was a point in time in which every day was a struggle for survival. Between the days I spent here on the far side and the days I spent in those battles, I tried to discern which was more bizarre, and I ended up with an uncanny smile on my face.
I have to interject. I'm so sorry. I'm hearing, obviously, we have, like, the MC, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sharing the inner monologue. I'm so sorry, Zako. The fact that you were unmuted when you yawned made me think, that's Gilgamesh while they're going through this internal monologue.
Oh no, that was Vaughn yawning.
Oh! I'm sorry. I thought it was you, Zako. That makes it even funnier, but no, I was just imagining the yawn! Yeah, Gilgamesh would.
I won't believe that Gilgamesh... Go ahead.
I was gonna say, he got his power of friendship speech out first and didn't expect everybody else to start talking, so he had to let them know, like, okay, I already did it, guys. You don't need to do it too.
This is so blah and tiring. It's not from me, therefore it shouldn't be happening.
Well, no, it's even better because servants have a telepathic, like, link to their master. So every time she has a monologue like this, Gilgamesh is just like, okay, can we get this over with? Actually, no, I like that about her. 1 point, but minus 5 points for the other stuff. I'm pretty sure I heard once that humanity's greatest weapon was our adaptability. It's true. To me, even these days of fighting to find my heart have turned out to be meaningful. These days will soon come to a close. Regardless of the outcome, the end is near. Looks like I've eased up enough to feel reluctant about leaving this place all behind. Biological wavelength synchronized to diver. Opening Meltrellis' ego. Senpai, we're ready when you are. I reply to Sakura's voice with a nod, which she can't see, which makes this awkward. I exchange a glance of trust with Gilgamesh beside me. Alright, let's finish this. Okay, at least the magic took us in through her eyes. That's the one thing I'll give it. I hear the nearby sound of water running. It sounds like the babble of a brook or the clash of a wave. I felt this coaster, which descends into the center of our minds a few times before. It resembles a boat being drawn through a whirlpool into hell.
快楽の海から私は生まれた。自らを溶かし、庇護する相手すら溶かす入海から。姿は見えず、形はなく、心は空。触れるものをすべて溶かし、奪い、私に変えるだけのエゴ。多くのものを溶かしました。多くの命を取り込みました。多くの力を吸い上げました。生き物はどれも栄養に過ぎません。あらゆるものは私の手のひらの上で転がるカプセルなのです。私にとって世界は退屈なテーブルです。浜辺に作られた砂の城と同じです。すべてさらって私に返すだけのものです。
It's also so weird since they took music out of here, we can actually hear what Meltrellis is saying for their like dying monologue.
Yeah.
でも私は恋を知りました。愛する心を知りました。私は完全に堕落しました。もう形のないエゴではありません。目的のない快楽ではありません。恋するあなたを守るため、私のすべてを捧げます。
支配欲から生まれたものが庇護欲に目覚めたわけだ。泡になって消える覚悟とはどこぞの童話のようではないか。
私にはあなただけ、あなたには私だけ。私は世界をそのように作り変える。それこそが幸福よ。あなたを傷つけるものはなくなって、あなたが嫌うものもなくなるのです。あなたは笹の船、私という海を旅する唯一の生命。でも安心して、この海に嵐は起きない、波も立たない。ただ平穏に過ぎる凪の海。世界はどこまでも限りなく、終わることもなく、ずっとあなたを許容し続ける。だから甘い蜜で溺れ溶けて、自分の名前も忘れてください。私の中で無価値のままでずっと口をつぐんでいなさい。氷が水に溶けるように、砂糖が蜜に溶けるように、あなたと私を隔てるものは何もない。私の腕の中であなたは私の愛になる。これ以上の幸福がこの世のどこにあるのでしょう。
あらゆるものを己の中にか。女というより少女の極みよな。これほど一方通行の恋心は女神でさえ持ちえまい。
私は恋を知りました。あなたの名前を知りました。あなたのすべて
I can't exactly do that if you kill us.
吐息や体液の混じり合いも肌と肌の重なり合いも表面的な快楽に過ぎません。すべてを取り込んでこその理解です。あなたを溶かして私に混ぜる。私のすべてをあなたに与える。それこそがメルトリリス。あなたのために作る地上のゆりか。
I'm sorry, but after what you said, that Zaka, my brain just immediately went. Get into the melt moon, or else we'll put the Shinji back in.
もう苦しみはありません。愛も恋も怯えも傷もすべてが私でできているのだから。目を閉じて口をつぐんで。あなたは私、私は愛。砂糖は蜜に溶けるもの。あなたは愛に溶けるもの。
You know, I think Melt would really like that Together horror movie that came out recently.
How good is that? I've been hearing mixed reviews.
I have not heard anything about it. I just know that it's a movie about a couple who somehow start fusing together. That feels like her wheelhouse.
Ah, interesting. In complete contrast to the cruel Maltrellis, we pass through warm thoughts.
Well, apparently it's a 90% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Ooh. These are her true feelings. A mind that deeply wishes for her lover's happiness to the point of losing itself. But, that is as it may, it's clear that Maltrellis and I aren't on the same page. Even if she has the slightest intent to kill, she's still an enemy we need to defeat if we're going to move forward. Figuratively speaking, we're looking at the 11th hour. I steel my mind to descend down into the bottom of this ocean of pure pleasure. That way, I can reject this obsessive love at its very core. The space we descended to was a world containing contrasting elements all blended together. No, that's when Gil go like smack her upside the head. This is where we fought everyone else.
Yeah. It's all the same. The only thing that changes is the space around us.
It was cold and it was warm. The only sound.
It's called peeing in the ocean.
The only sound were Maltrellis' obscene breathing and murmuring, making this a world devoid of background noise. Oh, so the entire point of Mel is that there is no music. Also, I don't want to hear her obscene breathing.
Fair enough.
This is the mind of an ego, different from Passion Lip. And in the center of this silence and tranquil cocoon was a single girl, bathed in toxic nectar.
No, she's just standing there.
ようこそ私の中に。
You could have formed that in any other way, Melt. Literally.
この時を待っていたわ。ようやく私のものになるのね。
Even when her own mind, her last bastion of defense, is attacked, Maltrellis retains her grace. Yeah, it's a bit late for this, but I just realized something. She's a bee. The one and only queen bee that rules the colony. She was born... No. Her biological functions were molded that way so that she could rule.
すべてを失っておきながら誇り高さは変わらずか。 良いぞ。敵ながらなぶりがいがある。
確かにその通りね。あなたは正しいわ、サーバント。私は羽をもがれた毒蜂。かつての形勢は露に消えて、弱った体は目も当てられない。でもここは私の心の中。ここで戦う以上、レベル設定はデフォルトを保てるわ。それにこの状
There's, I
況
have
だ
to
から
ask,
こそ
was
受け
that
る
is that
毒も
gift
あ
for
る。
the pee joke?
今外がどうなっている
Yes.
か特別に見せてあげる。
You
I was gonna
pretend
say earlier,
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say when I said it earlier and Vaughn laughed and then it fell into that. I was like, yeah, that's the response I wanted.
I actually need to read this just at least for myself, too. Also, Melt, you have been giving us aggressively more of a peek than any of us ever wanted, so stop.
Yeah, I was about to say, what is there left to peek?
The horrors.
これはウイルスじゃない。メルトリリスが会長を通して、そんな方法で私どうかしていく。
I can hear Sakura scream! Meltrellis has temporarily opened a circuit to the outside.
浅はかだったわね、白い桜。私はリップやセンチネルとは違う。変幻自在の流体。何にだって染み込む蜜。
I'm sorry, her saying I'm a nectar that permeates anything, I just immediately think of Higgs from Death Stranding. I'm the particle of God that permeates all of existence.
Give me 1 second. There we go.
私の心を見ているあなたは、同時に私に心をさらけ出している。そんな無防備な心、そっくりそのまま私に変えてあげるわ。
This can't be happening. It's not that we followed Meltrellis into this place. Meltrellis tempted us inside so that she could make direct contact with Sakura.
ミストサカ、サクラと迷宮の接続をカットしてください。ダメ、カットできない。まずいわ。サクラの周囲のアイスが溶かされていってる。いい悲鳴よ、オリジナル。留飲が下がる思いだわ。
Well, at least we now know who the original fucking Sakura was. Which really at that point, if all these like fervor alter egos and BB and everything come from original Sakura, what's that say what her burst pace personality was?
Horrifying.
Yeah, I know.
どう？溶けていく感覚は。甘い蜜になって麻痺するようでしょ。月の支配者は私だけで十分よ。BB も後で溶かしてあげるから、安心して先に落ちなさい。
This is the second time. Why is Meltrellis so persistent on targeting Sakura? Elizabeth, Passionless, even BB never laid her finger on Sakura.
創造主から生まれたものは白い桜には手を出せないの。アルターエゴもシェイプシフターも構成プログラムも誰であろうと笑ってしまうわね。 BB は今でも自分の生まれた寝床を大事に思っているのよ。けれど私は違う。私は BB から入れて BB でないもの。消える運命なんて受け入れない。私は道具じゃなく私が全てになるの。ワンオブゼムなんてお断り。その上であなたを私のものにするわ。 私の愛、私の恋、私のすべて。これは BB から切り離されたエゴじゃない。私から生まれた確かな心。誰にも否定はさせない。何よりあなたには決して。否定するぐらいなら私を殺して。
Okay, can we get that part then?
そう、それが一番の回答ね。スマートよ、スマートだわ。
I was like, did Gil switch his shoes around, and then I realized that that was supposed to be Mel's sound effect?
Yeah.
取り込まれなさい、哀れな人。私の腕の中で永劫に終わらない夢を見せてあげる。
A wind whips up. I feel a staggering pressure. Her massive love attempts to take in her target and quarantine them away from foreign enemies. But for the person being desired, it's an obsession that's hard to come on the terms with. This alter ego stands before our eyes in the form of a beautiful woman. Is the embodiment of a torrent of water, taking in its entire space, even at this very moment.
それが貴様の過ちだ、メルトリリス。英語を求めた愚かさ。俺の手で引導を渡してやろう。
Meltrellis's long hair flows out like blue streaks of shooting stars. The very space around her closes in. The alter ego pleasure, Meltrellis. It's finally time to settle this.
さあ、溶けるように踊りましょう。英語が愚かですって？不老不死をつかみ損ねた男らしい負け惜しみね。私は永遠そのものになってみせる。
たわけ。英語が愚かなのではない。持ちこ。
手をあげるわ。
Knew I should have attacked.
貴様は。
そろそろ終わらせてあげようかし
All
ら。
right, she got a status buff, so we can probably hit her with our debuffs. Ouchie!
There we go. At your turn.
She doesn't like breaking a
こちらの
lot.
流れだな。少し遊ぶ
Which
か
is good to know.
雑種。
Also, welcome, Rosso.
Hello, hello.
Actually, we probably do that reduced damage taken one.
Okay.
What was the difference between the reduced damage taken?
And the other one gives us back a minor amount. It's like 20, like, servant, like, MP.
Ah,
Which is still very good, especially with Gil, because then even as I can use his lower ones, which are still pretty decently damaging.
uh-oh. Okay.
注意はしておくか。もろいな。
Oh, can we get... Yeah!
触れてやる。貴様は
Damn! Holy shit!
挽回の機会は
You got her ass. All right, so
Always
she's
tricks
going
me.
to.
Oh,
貴様は
At least we know that she's always going to go back to coming out of the dead.
触れてやる
keep track of 3-turn buff, so just let me know after. So that was 1 turn.
いいではないか俺も乗ってきたぞ持ちこ神戸を垂れよ最低の時だ
Perilous, there we go.
There we go.
グレッサード
Uh-oh.
光栄に思いなさい
秋のやつよ
Oh,
Oh,
脆いな見えているぞ
that was so close.
好きなようにあがきなさい
oh, she finally changed up her pattern.
Oh,
ゲートオブバビロン
好きなようにあがきなさい
All right, she's going to breathe up.
yeah, I know. Just give me a second here.
Excuse
叩
me.
き伏せようこうでなくてはな
あげるわ
王の在庫そ
Yeah,
の
you
一
might not
端を
want to
見
do
せて
that dance. Oh,
見えているぞ
Yeah!
oh no, but she's got no phantasm.
Oh, yeah. Uh-oh.
嘘よこんなはずは
I'll take a wild guess that's coming up.
I'm trying to remember if it's like the last game where it's always on the last turn.
We may as well guard first and last, just to be safe. And we're
Okay.
max HP.
あら怖い怖い
Oh, that was a new skill.
見えているぞ
Oh, she just made herself immune to damage.
Yeah.
Oh!
触れてやる
Oh, we completely got her that turn, too.
フィニッシュ
Or we
の
would
時間
have.
ね
下がっていろこうでなくてはな
邪魔者にはそ
Oh,
ろ
here
そろ
it
楽
comes.
しみ願おうかしらさあ飲み込まれてしまいなさい
Oh!
サラスバティメルトアウト
Gil just kind of posing after taking that
良い度胸だ
aura.
Yeah.
触れてやる
Please.
Uh-oh.
No!
Oh, no, 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 no. Oh!
我ながら怠惰を極めすぎたか
We're almost there.
Still though.
Yeah, if we had survived that turn, we would have gotten her with the anime leash.
溶けるように踊りましょう
So I'm gonna start out because it'll be one near the end of the battle.
英語が愚かです
We're gonna want the
容姿をつかみ損ねた男らしい
this
負け
because
惜し
that'll
みね
keep helping us.
私
Fair
は
enough.
永遠そのものになってみせる
たわけ。英語
Also, I just
が
realized that they have pretty much the
そ
opposite
れを
poses
求め
where
る
Gil's
心
arms are
が
folded
あ
in
る
front and hers are folded behind her.
その盲念死ななければ晴れぬらしい。
手をあげるわ
Like two JoJo characters getting ready to have a stance fight.
ブリゼエトワール
おのれ
Whew.
もろいな秋のやつ
Damn.
見えているぞ
そろそろ終わらせてあげる
Actually, we could probably save that for
Yeah.
when she like gets close to her noble phantasm.
I'll do something easy for right now.
叩き伏その首なぜついている目障りにも程があ
Okay, she didn't have a guard, so that's good.
じっくりと内側から溶かしてあげる気持ちいいでしょ
Whew.
She's got a lot more skills than anyone else.
る様は
Yeah. There we go.
売れてやる
Honestly, you're pretty good at getting the guards
好
right.
きなようにあがきなさい
Darn it. Do.
叩き伏せよう
まだよ消え去りなさい
自決しろとは言わん俺が引導を渡してやる
Now,
秋のや
Yeah.
つ売れてやる こち
All
ら
right,
の
there goes her
名前
buff.
少し遊びた雑種
you want to try special moves? Go right ahead. Wait a second, I lost mine too.
I was gonna say, if she does a buff to, if she does a skill to enhance her, does our normal attack still go through?
No. It's basically
damn,
you
okay.
both have to pick a skill if you want them both to go off.
Gotcha.
Right. So I'll go Gates of Babylon, try to like widen that gap. Then next turn I'll bring back our ability to regain MP. Glad you got that because you're gonna want it.
脆いな見えているぞ
There we go.
売れてやる
We learned your choreography.
好きなようにあがきなさい
I can do this all day.
Oh my god, AEW update.
Oh.
So they booked a 8 women's tag match for 0 Hour for All Out next week. But they're not calling it 0 Hour, they're calling it Brawl Out.
Huh.
Like that.
持ちこたえろよ
That's an in joke for wrestling fans. I'm sorry.
Listen, we're playing an anime game. The chances of us having a like demographic that also into wrestling is pretty high.
絹やつ入れるがいい
Oh no.
神か貴様は
So def.
Because I think we're close enough that we might be able to use our own Noble Phantasm.
Oh, that won't proc until you can.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm getting ready. Right. Near as heals you.
ゲートオブバビロン神か貴様は見えているぞ
行くわよ行くわよ行くわよ行くわよ
飽きぬやつよ
She baited us.
Woo.
聖杯戦確かに悪くはない戦いだ
I don't care if you're not almost completely healed. Nah, we're not taking no chances.
Yeah.
Actually,
Better
no.
safe than sorry.
I think I do remember that the Noble Phantasms actually have a yellow, but still.
It would, yeah, but it could happen in those last 3 blocks at the bottom. Plus, our that reduced damage lasts for 3 turns, so.
Oh, I haven't done that yet, so.
Oh.
Okay, 1 turn, Gil.
止められるかしら
Oh, that's the 0 damage one. That's fine.
見えているぞ見えているぞ
フィニッシュの時間ね
持ちこたえろよこうでなくてはな
Let's hope we survive this
邪魔
turn.
者にはそろそ
Yeah,
ろ
here it comes.
願おうかしら
We have higher health than we did last time, so.
飲み込まれてしまいなさい
Not too bad.
サラスバティメルトアウト
Oh, that was a skill that still wasn't the Noble Phantasm.
絹やつやらせるな
行くわよ
Oh, 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 oh,
行
oh,
く
oh.
わよ行くわよ行くわよ
Come on! Woohoo!
なんてしつこい
And Zako, I actually have her from FGO. That was her Noble Phantasm at the beginning.
Oh.
But. Is it it's signed
Yeah,
up,
it's
so
unlocked.
Okay. We no longer have to care. Bitch, you're about to get hit with an entire galaxy. This is like a bonk bat, okay? You're going to Honey jail.
Not gonna lie, she scared the shit out of me when she went first, but it was just for the buff.
貴様には地の断りでは生ぬるい天の断りを示してやるさあ死に物狂いで耐えるがいい吹け
This will never get old when it's on our side.
死して敗せよエヌマエリス
Oh, thank God.
そんなありえないでしょ。
Not even enough to
Woo.
level. Meltrellis is falling apart. Unlike the others, defeat means something different for her. After the others were defeated, they would become powerless, but not for her. To her, defeat means death. So much for that Meltrellis so much so that Meltrellis martyred herself for her love. If I'm rejected, then I have no choice but to die. Even if that love was wrong, she challenged us with such intense emotions.
ここからは貴様の仕事だ。手に入れた秘密でむつみごとに興じるか、生まれたばかりの心を尊重するか。どうあれ、あれは助からぬ命だ。好きにするがよい。
Love it. Don't matter if we actually need her or anything. She's gonna die either way. This is my first and last chance to expose Meltrellis' mind. I should have the walkthrough open, Zako.
Yeah, this one's basically, oh yeah, it's our only option. There would be a second option if we had gotten all the CCC stuff, but we haven't, so...
Let me put it this way. I'll make it a Patreon reward that if anyone wants to see us do CCC, that'll be a future thing after, like, the next Somnium Files or something.
Fair enough.
I'll use Meltrellis' secret garden to corner her. It's not that I want revenge for all the pain that she's put us through, but...
Why not?
Because this is a Nasu game! She is slightly more self-aware than fucking Shiro, and she is a blank canvas. Let that sink in. It's not that I want revenge for all the pain she's put us through, but I got a few things to say to her. I won't be satisfied otherwise. Unless I lay Meltrellis' mind bare, we can't get out of this place anyway. I need to get tough and press Meltrellis to reflect on her actions. And that pose.
Kurunoね。私の告白を2度も断った上に、最後のプライドまで降りに来る。ま、常套手段よね。倒れた相手は今まで以上に攻め立てる。私だってそうするもの。
Of course you would.
いいわ。やってみせて。あなたに私の心が壊せるかどうか。私が恋焦がれるにふさわしい人だったのか。
I mean, you're on a high horse for someone who's done this like 7 times already, Melt.
最後の力で確かめてあげる。どうしたの？早くいらっしゃい。私の心を丸裸にするつもりなのでしょ？恥ずかしめて、いたぶって、二度と愛を口にできないようにするつもりなのでしょ？どうぞ、何でも好きにお言いなさい。私の愛は完成している。あなたの愛がなければ成立しないような出来損ないの愛ではないのだから。
In contrast to her feeble limbs and fading body, Meltrellis glares straight up at me. It's pitiful. It's a pitiful contrast to the sight. The sight makes me inadvertently look away.
そんなに手足を縮こませて。おかしなものね。 私を追い詰めたあなたが私のこの姿を怖がるなんて、自分が傷つけたものを制止できないなんて臆病にも程があるわ。それとも優しさなのかしら。どちらにしても踏みにじりがいのある顔ね。あなたの痛そうな顔素敵だわ。
She smiles enthusiastically. It almost seems as if she's happy. To her, even the fact that she's lost her strength is nothing more than ammo to injure me with. She looks like a sweet young girl, but her disposition says otherwise. Meltrellis has displayed this trait of hers countless times. I say, I'm pretty sure sadistic.
Let's see here. Sadistic constitution.
Yeah, I figured. How are you surprised that people could not pick up on the fact you're a sadist? You broadcast it. You almost wear a t-shirt of it.
そう。これが秘密を暴かれるということなのね。骨の髄から痺れるようだわ。
And this is where Gil feels insulted. After throwing a whole galaxy at her, somehow this hurts more.
そうよ。私は人間を痛めつけることでしか興奮できない異常者よ。それがどうかして。
Meltrellis bows triumphantly as her face contorts in pain. Yeah, her sadism shows in how she relates to others. Like a cat toying with a mouse, like a child toying with an insect. Meltrellis says that she offers her everything, when in fact she still holds on tightly to her domineering side. A love like that will never form an equal relationship.
対等不思議なことを言うのね。何かを成し遂げた対価の愛、愛を受け入れた対価の愛。そんな打算にまみれた出来損ないよりも、私の愛は公正よ。すべてを捧げて支配する。そういう愛もあるのだと知りなさい。すべてを溶かして、すべてを私にするのだから、恋人が何をしてもしなくても、私の愛は変わらない。
A love that never asks for anything, a love that never changes. Does such a thing exist? I might not remember my own self, but still, in the time I've spent here in the far side of the moon alone, I felt myself change. At which point I want to believe Gil is just yelling out, "What the fuck do you mean alone?" Everyone, even Shinji changed. Technically.
Gil over here like, okay, I didn't provide the emotional support, but I am physically here.
I did allow them to bed once. Once! Maybe there's such a thing as eternal love, but there's no such thing as a love that never changes. If there's such a thing, it would be
Love for dolls.
Meltrellis' mania, her love towards dolls. Without consideration for a person's personality, she unilaterally dotes over their form and state.
Congratulations on saying unilaterally.
It's honestly just seeing it, like, printed out. Making something in the shape of another person, speaking for your own words, projecting it into your own will, whispering to it your own love. Having given up on receiving love, it's the one-man show of a sad young girl.
愛してもらうことを諦めた。ね。大したものと褒めてあげる。胸をえぐるような一言よ。でも、それに何か問題があって？恋人が私のお人形さんだとしても、私は恋人のために世界そのものになる。 全てから愛される安堵は何者にも代え難いはず。私の与える幸福を貶めないで。あなたは哀れで可愛い私の人形。唯一無二のコレクション。今からでも遅くはないわ。このまま私のものになりなさい。
It seems both logical and not. Circularly thinking, it's an abnormal nun. Sorry, I literally took a drink of Monster right before I decided to read this.
Okay.
It's an abnormal love that speaks on the premise of the overwhelming difference in positions. Yeah, she's an alter ego that melts everything and makes it all one. She doesn't want anyone's opinions or love. She's a prima donna, ever dancing on a lonely stage. That is who this young girl Meltrellis is.
そうよ。ようやく私を認めてくれたのね。な
I
ら
wouldn't say
私
that.
に従いなさい。あなたが溺れるに足る愛で、あなたの息を塞いであげる。
Ah! I understand. I fully understand that this is the way that she was created. Maybe this is due to her pride as an AI, a non-human. Meltrellis is conflating her abilities with the love she acquired. Her third secret garden is a red herring. Even if I point it out, it won't shatter Meltrellis' mind. If I want to destroy her mind, destroy that love of hers, I need to bring up this one point. The skill we consider to be the source of all of this. Crime Ballet.
Aldrain.
Oh, Aldrain. Surprise.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's what she called to get all her levels.
Yeah.
何を言うかと思えば、オールドレインが私のキス。
Oh yeah, that was another revelation that we had, Saris, was that basically Melt also basically leveled up by cheating, by just farming a lot of different NPCs and people to max out her stats.
Yeah, she basically, when she hacked
That
the
tracks.
when she hacked the moon cell, she did two things, which allowed her to have the maximum cap of levels, and there's a bit of code. Nothing can harm the moon cell. She added in a special part to that is nothing can harm Meltrellis, which is why she was invincible.
Real. Not only is she a sadist, she's also a gamer.
Nah, not at all.
True, the only true gamer in this game died in Shinji, and we are all happy about it. She's an AI that was born with this special skill, Aldrain. This particularly ended up fixing who Meltrellis is. It's a skill that absorbs everything to develop. She's under the illusion that such a way of being was the form of her love. She self-defeatingly figures that this is the only way for her to acquire love. Even though she understands that her love will never love her even if she uses her method.
それはでも私が全てを溶かし尽くせば何十億という人間を私にしてしまえば
Even when everything becomes one, well, even if everything were to become one, that would come out to simply one. Meltrellis can't even maintain a one-on-one relationship. The moment she uses Aldrain, her love gets closed off.
やめてやめなさいやめるのよ私はそれでいいそれでいいのそもそも人間なんて嫌いだし開かれた愛なんて価値はないし私は多くの人間を作り出せるだから何も間違ってはいない恋人にも寂しい思いはさせないわ
She finally said it. She said lonely. She's just like Passion Lip. Thinking about it now, the alter ego had been yelling about loneliness this entire time. So now, I put my personal feelings aside. With my eyes fixed on their anguish, I expose their mind and crush them. With my Millennium Puzzle! Alter ego Meltrellus. The young girl possessing the power to melt down everything and turn it into herself, who ended up falling in love with someone other than herself. You're...
Oh. You're just a lonely girl.
何よそれ。私は AI よ。女の子なんて言わないで。私はオンリーワンの特注品。BB ともリップとも違う。月の支配者。だから、一人ぼっちで当たり前じゃない。うるさい人。邪魔な人なんていなくなればいい。みんな、私と同じにすればいい。他人がいないと嘆くのなら、その他人と同じ力を私が持っていればいい。データ上では多種多様よ。それでも寂しいのなら、私は抱きしめられる人形があればよかったのに。
It's a little hard to listen to this.
You're telling me.
Yeah. That one word broke Meltrellus' mind. She probably knew this fact the entire time and tried her best to keep hiding it. Writhing in pain now, she no longer resembles a ruler.
No, her class is alter ego. She wasn't a ruler.
Don't make me shake you.
Oh, hang on.
Oh.
Oh,
Thank you.
Bubba got him.
While enduring the pain in her chest, Meltrellus vaguely speaks to herself. I have to shower her with more truth in her weakened state. I'm here to expose her mind, after all. Meltrellus said it.
Archer just walks in and starts rapping.
Which one?
It may as well be the old one.
Yeah, okay. Meltrellus said, of course I'm all alone. This young girl who has trouble getting along with others saw a lonely dream where she could live on, even if alone.
She killed people. That's more than having trouble getting along with others.
That's who you really are, Meltrellus.
違うわ。他人を必要としないのは私が完成されているから。一つになりたいのは愛しているから。言葉なんて必要ないのは。
I think it's the top one?
Yes.
分かっているわ。そんなことは。なら聞かせて。私の何が間違っているのか。私の恋は報われないのか。他の誰でもないあなたの口でとどめを刺して。
As if tempting her lover, Meltrellus asks one final question. There's only one thing I need to tell her, and that's...
Your love will be unrequited. How is it that some of these that we get are more decent than their usual?
Yeah, I was about to say, like, this is probably one of the least, like, overly lewd that we've gotten, despite open cheek.
もう身も心もズタボロね。私こんな惨めな自分には耐えられないからおとなしく消えるとするわ。でもその前に教えていただける？私の間違い。私は一体どうすればよかったのかを。
I don't even know myself. I mean, she was wrong from the beginning, melting everything as she gives. Melting everything as she gives her everything. If that's the only form in which she can love, then she should have never loved a human. She would have been better off being in love and leaving it at that. Just like how she loves dolls. You should have treated her lover as an object. You shouldn't have treated her lover as an object.
Oh no, it is
Oh.
She should have treated her lover as an object. I think that might have been a typo.
Okay. Yet, because she tried to love a human in a human way, a contradiction was born. Meltrella said she would make her lover happy. However, the format her love is in makes her incapable of making human happiness. If she would have disregarded her lover's happiness and simply devoted herself to her own love, Meltrellis would have been invincible. The moment she yearned to fall in love as a human, her love broke down. She's just an AI. And even if she's just an AI, then things didn't have to turn out this way.
初めからいいえ初めて会った時のように容赦なく仕留めておけばよかったのね。でも仕方ないわ。だってときめいたんだもの。もっと何度も話したかったんだもの。あなたに私を女の子として好きになって欲しかったんだもの。でも結局それが私の敗因だったのね。大嫌いな人間に憧れて人間の真似をするなんてほんとこれじゃ仕方ないわ。惨めに負けるのも当然というわけね。
Meltrellis laughs at herself Meltrellis laughs at herself as if sad, or maybe in enjoyment, then vanishes. She leaves without any complaints in the world. Being the lonely prima donna she was. My consciousness is forced to the surface. My body is free from Meltrellis' gravity, from the force of her mind. I silently and quietly resurface. Let's hurry. Once I'm out of here, only the depths of the labyrinth that lead to the core remains. I haven't received any reports of BB breaking through the barrier yet. We should be able to make it with plenty of time to spare. I just want Sukiko to turn to Gil and just be like, for once, her final moments were more tactful and tasteful than the actual gate. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
Meltrellis' objective wall is now gone. Before us lies uncharted path, the end of which we cannot see. Student council communications have cut out. Sakura is being taken over, but I hope she's all right now.
Oh god, I actually have to talk now. The parent body doing the assimilating is gone. Naturally, this may have ceased the takeover. More importantly,
Gilgamesh looks towards the stairs leading to the core. That's right, this battle isn't over yet. Usually we would return to the old school building, but we're in a race against time. Let's continue down the stairs. We need to enter the core before BB breaks through the barrier. You're letting me heal and save first, though. Fuck you, get. Okay, that's good, but let me save.
woo! We still don't have any music.
I feel like once we get there, BB's gonna have a whole track.
God, I hope so. Blossom Vapor Trail, 38,000 light years.
I felt an interesting light for an instant. I reopened my eyes to find darkness all around me, and the body of some guy with green hair and a lab coat. He might have been vaguely important.
Oh. Darkness all around you, huh? Imprisoning you, maybe?
I will shake you.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
This is what I do. I invite my own torturers to play games with me. I reopened my eyes to find darkness all around me. This is the end of the far side of the moon cell's central region. It's dark and cold, and I'm not scared. I feel lukewarm. I hear the echo of creaking that reminds me of the heartbeat. This isn't like the end of the labyrinth that we've seen many times before. This place had a similar structure to the labyrinth. It's not the Sakura labyrinth. It's a road to the moon cell's core, made of the labyrinth parts.
ここは死と誕生の狭間のようだな。キシュガルを思い起こさせる。
Thankfully, there's no blonde this
修正に足を運
time.
ぶのは俺も初めてのこと。危険はないようだが、空間は糸のほつれた織物のごとしだ。立ち止まっている余裕はないぞ。道があるうちに駆け抜けるのだ。
ですやっと回線が開いたわ。何？モニター開いて。はい。中継カメラサードアイ開きます。この先はヌーセルの中枢。よし BB の反応なし。まだ防壁の外と見た。今のうちに突き進んで。
Oh, you want us to sneak? Okay. Hakuna, where'd you get those cigarettes? Well, I had them in my stomach. So I will say I do need to use the restroom real quick, so I'll be right back. Let me just throw the pause sign up real quick.
Actually, I do too. Give me 1 sec.
Yeah,
Cool,
everybody.
my chat now.
Yeah, everybody stand up, stretch, get ready, and don't let Ceres burn it down yet.
Ye have little faith. Ugh. How's it going, chat? How are we doing? So we're slowly renovating the premises. We've established the entirety of the infrastructure has to be changed. We've opted to burn it down, but now we have to figure out what we are actually going to rebuild. Anybody got any ideas? The new Digimon game, eh? Is it any good? I've been really interested in checking it out.
And lo, have I returned.
Welcome back.
So,
I asked the chat for a prompt of how we're going to renovate the entirety of the chat space because we burnt it down last time you left it in my care. Now we have to recreate, right? Like we can't just leave it a pile of ashes. However, instead the conversation is geared towards the demo of the new Digimon game. Bubba says it's good.
You know, it's fair. That one thing I would love to do is actually do my one favorite Digimon game of all time. That's Digimon Adventure 2.
Mm.
And I've got a ROM for it, but I can't find the proper player for it for my PC.
Got it.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Okay, well, we got everybody here. Let's see here. Anything else we want to check out? Oh, yeah. Zako gets to read through all of them now for Mel.
Oh no, we already read all these.
Oh. I always forget.
Oh, good.
We run through the empty space. The space makes you feel like you're going nowhere. But I have a hunch there's definitely an exit above us. But just a little further. If we can get out of this darkness, we'll reach our destination. And as soon as I had that thought, it appeared.
Door! Uh-oh.
The Heavenly Buddha?
何事か
Oh, no.
You've got to be fucking
How obscene is this one? Oh, it's worse!
so much worse! And yet tasteful! Is this... No, wait. A labyrinth core. And it's colossal. It's colossal to boot. None of the others were this big.
Or like Colossal the Boob.
何よあれ、もう BB には核になるセンチネルはいないんじゃなかったの、さくら。あれはそんな。
I get why Sakura's at a loss for words. Appearing before us as a sculpture of Sakura. No, of BB.
じゃあそれ BB の本体というか心。待って待って、それじゃあもしかして今までの桜迷宮そのものが BB の心象空間だったの？私たち BB の心を降りていたわけ？そう考えるのが妥当ですね。それと少しだけ訂正を。あの壁の中に BB はいないようです。あれは抜け殻、ただの物理障壁です。中に入ることはできません。それはそうよね。迷宮自体が BB の心なんだもの。でもこれどうやって壊すの？とんでもない構造強度よこれ。どんなドライバーも入りそうにないし、下手すると中枢防壁より頑丈かも。その壁はその。とにかく調べてみて。BB め、まさかこんな奥の手を持ってるなんて。そうですね。これを壊せるのはこれの持ち主だけでしょう。私たちでは破壊できません。無念ですが、違うルートを探すしか方法はないかと。だからあれは私のです。
Taking up Reen's advice, I examined the remarkable giant wall. Fundamentally, it's just like the other cores, but it lacks the warmth of life in it. Like Ronnie said, BB doesn't seem to be inside of this. This mind has long since gone cold. That's what makes it similar to a billion-year-old slumbering fossil.
Oh no.
月の裏側、量子虚構管制器で稼働中のすべての思考体に通達します。 上級 AI による中枢制御が達成されました。以後ムーンセルオートマトンは人類の観測装置から人類の管理運営装置に移行します。繰り返します。上級 AI
They played us like a damn fiddle! What'd she say? No. Did we not make it in time? But there weren't any signs that it would happen. Sure, there is the wall blocking the way, but the core is right there. Nothing changed at all over there.
なお、この達成はセラフ内時間において 0.0001 秒前に達成されたもの
We
ですが
just missed it.
Oh, a different reference. Do you think I'm some kind of serial villain? I set my plan off 30 minutes ago.
私からの要請を受け、現実時間では596万1600秒前に成立したものとし、実証選択を完了させています。
Oh, speaking of evil stuff, I was just gonna, I meant to talk about this during the grinding segment, but, Sarah, did you hear about the, Danganronpa, 2.2?
Boy, did I. As if hundreds of people in my proximity didn't, like, rise out of the snow like daisies. Emerging from their slumber.
The way you said rise out of the snow, it almost sounded like rise out of the snow like snipers.
Oh, I was aiming for the Mushu reference. They popped out of the snow like Daisy.
Is that BB's voice? The tone is different for sure, but it has the characteristics of BB's voice. What she says makes no sense though. 5,961,600 seconds, 86,400 seconds in a day. So divided by 69. Nice.
Nice.
Control was taken.
Oh yes,
69 days ago.
I'm sorry, I have to interject. Oh yes, the Sakura insert sounds like Sakura.
Wait. Down aside. Why are my limbs shaking? The space itself is shaking, but aside from that, I'm also being driven by a mysterious impulse coming from inside of me. I'm scared. Yeah, scared. I'm scared. What particular fear is this? Being here scares me. Hearing that voice scares me. Guarding this... gauging the situation scares me. Facing reality scares me. Me looking back at the past scares me. Looking into the future scares me. No matter what I do, it's all over now. And comprehending the present from the bottom of my heart scares me.
やっぱりそういうことだったのね。逃げて。もう BB にはいえ、初めから BB にはかなわなかった。これは最初から決まって。そう。初めからあなたたちは間に合わない。私が中枢にたどり着いた後からこのゲームは始まったのだから。そして私の所有時間中にこの領域における侵入者を許した形跡はありません。矛盾をなくすためバグを消去します。サクラベールグランデに到達した侵入個体を検索。個体名サーバント、ギルガメッシュ共に排除します。あなたたちの時間はここで停止です。
Are you saying our time is both out?
ナピュシステムの使用が来るか。撤退だマスター。空間ごと消されるぞ。恐怖に飲まれたか。たわけ。
I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. My body won't move. I'm too afraid. My limbs have been lopped off at the base. But what's so scary? Obviously, you'll be scared. I mean, confronting a god as a human is scary. Hearing a god declare that they're going to erase you is scary. No, that's not it. Something like that isn't scary. This fear is really disgusting. Something that's become the moon cell should not be speaking in human. That's right. It's not that humans fear God. It's repulsive to see a god. That's taken on the mind of a human.
早く逃げて。そこで消されたら本当におしまいよ。やり直しすらできなくなる。強制退出間に合いません。早く。ダメよリービー。その人を消しちゃダメ。
Well, thanks for coming, folks. It's been a great stream.
Goodbye.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba.
I awake from a heavy darkness. It seems that I was out for quite a while. When my consciousness still unsteady, I give my arms, hands, and my body a once-over. I'm all in one piece. This is the old school building's grounds. Apparently, I was able to make a clean escape out of the unidentified predicament in front of the Colossal Labyrinth Core.
Stay conscious. Don't fall asleep. If this were the end, the only thing left to do would be for me to personally snuff you out.
Also, we took CT very seriously in Babylon. Gilgamesh's call rang in my ear. It was a frantic, serious voice. I'm still struggling to pour strength into my hands, but I move it. I look at Gilgamesh and say, I'm alright.
You're awake. It appears the outer layer of your mind has gone numb, but it's nothing. So long as you feel fear, you're still human. Breathe a while and rest your thoughts. You face the unmistakable might of a god. It will take some time for your instincts to settle down.
I also really just want to, screen cap that whole thing about, a god is disgusting if it has the, mindset of a mortal. It's got that whole, what is a king to a god? What is a god to, whatever that, I forget how that one goes.
Yeah.
Listening to Gilgamesh.
What is a god to a non-believer?
Thank you. Listening to Gilgamesh, I rest for a while. Soon I feel better. I stand up to find I can walk without issue. But I wonder why I feel so dejected. It's like my brain is turned into lead. I'm out of the predicament, but my mind is still completely restless. Usually, no matter what pinch I was in, the moment I returned alive, I felt that relief would ease my mind. Just like walking is making me feel now. Then, thinking about it, it hit me like a divine revelation. It's natural for me to feel down. After all, I still haven't gotten away from the fear of I just experienced. There's nothing I can do about it now. I made it back to the old school building safe zone, but the darkness still lingers in my mind. Yeah, as if the sensation of I made it back to someone isn't coming to me.
Student council room. Oh.
That's not good. I returned to the student council room with a heavy heart. Good, Rin, Ronnie, and Sakura are okay. All dead! Not a great sign for humanity. Only one thing's different here. The simulator Ronnie was running, it stopped doing anything. Seeing this, I became worried about the vague anxiety hanging over me. Was now an evident truth. Okay, without any basis for doing so, I accept it, which means I...
シミュレーターは終了しました。BB がムーンセルを掌握。いえ、BB がムーンセルの運営ソフトとして登用された場合の7日後。その最終死亡数値は、現在の人口の 90%。地球上の文明は、ほぼ停止すると見ていいでしょう。
90%, that's a big number, is what we end up with, huh? But we still have time. A collapse in the future is imminent, but we still have 7 days to work with. If we can somehow separate BB from the moon cell as soon as possible.
会長、それは、
Is she trying to say something that it's important? That beating BB is impossible? I know that I already... Hey, no. I know that I already know that. I'm trying desperately to stay strong, but my heart is already broken. Still, we have to do it. I say, I can't stand by and watch the Earth collapse.
違うのです。7日の猶予があるのではありません。
Oh.
もう地球は滅びています。セブンレイターはシミュレーターでもあり、記録装置でもありました。あれは実在した7日間。我々が月の裏側に囚われた時から、地球は死の星なのです。私たちはセブンレイターを通じて、もう決定してしまった今を眺めていたに過ぎなかった。
I can't understand what Ronnie is saying. Nevertheless, I find myself accepting the outcome. The Earth is already in ruins. Is that so? I've been looking into the future, apparently.
そうよ。人類は滅びたわ。BB が中枢にたどり着いた。その事実が確定した瞬間にね。猶予なんて初めからなかったのよ。いえ、そもそもこの月の裏側に時間の経過なんてありはしなかった。
Time doesn't pass? One second, I had to minimize some things. Something's popping up on my screen.
Sure.
Ah, there we go. Okay. Time doesn't pass. Does that mean we've been in a loop? Just like how I was endlessly repeating the preliminaries? Have we been repeating the same span of time?
Soon.
ループだったらまだ希望があったかもね。でも違うの。BB は防壁を破壊して中枢を取り囲んだ時点でムーンセルになった。 そしてムーンセルには私たち観測宇宙での時間の概念が存在しない。彼女はもう未来にいながら過去にいるのよ。
I don't get what Ren is saying at all. I don't have the willpower to question it.
ごめんなさい。私も説明できる精神状態じゃないの。悪いけど結論だけ言わせて。私たちはもう何をやっても BB。いえ、ムーンセルにはかなわない。彼女は聖杯そのものになってしまった。
The Holy Grail, a wishing device that makes any wish come true, which is given to the victor of the Holy Grail War. Ah, okay. Is this the sorrow coming from realizing this truth? With all five of my senses. Back when I was in front of that colossal wall, from the bottom of my heart, I no longer...
聖杯は一定周期で地球の未来をシミュレートし、その記録を保管し続ける観測機械です。それは人類史の始まりから続いている。仮想とはいえ、この月には無限の未来が記録されているのです。ムーンセルを手に入れるということは、自分が望む未来をその中から探し出し、実行できるということ。わかる？すぐに思い通りの世界になるわけじゃないけど、確実に自分の願った通りに地球を運営できる。この上なくリアリティに満ちた願望機。いえ、スケジュール運営装置。それがムーンセル中枢なの。その願望機自体が意志を持って未来を決定したのよ。人類の絶命を。外の世界では絶命の未来が生死として進んでいる。今さら表に戻っても聖杯戦争どころかムーンセル自体あるかどうか。はい。この月の裏側は記録宇宙ですから、私たちもまだ生きていられますが、表の人たちから見れば、こちら側にいる私たちはゴーストのようなものでしょうね。
What? What they said just now struck me a little. Ren said, even if we return to the near side of the moon. Judging by that phrase, does that mean they've confirmed there's no way to return to the near side?
ええ。BB の宣言の直後、表へのゲートが出現したわ。きっと表、生死の未来においてムーンセルの機能が変化したからだと思う。私たち、その気になればいつでも聖杯戦争に戻れるわ。でも、すでに外は地獄でしょう。月にも地上にも、私たちが生存できる場所はありません。つまり、
I figure we might reach that conclusion. Please don't tell me. Please don't say it. Because the conclusion I came to when I stood in front of that wall will end up coming true.
まだ居場所はあります。時間がねじ曲げられている、ここに残っていれば、永遠に現在にとどまっていられる月の裏側に残っていれば、皆さんは安全です。そんな命に、そんな生存に、何の意味があるでしょう。月の表側、聖杯戦争に戻るという私たちの最終目的も、ここに意味を失いました。
Ronnie's words fall on the student council room like a curtain. It's all over. The Earth, the Holy Grail War, our battle. It's all really over. Without a doubt, it really is over. The proof is in the fact that no one said anything further. A strong sense of failure shrouds my vision in darkness. Our battle ends here. Death simply hasn't invited us yet, and hasn't invited us yet, and we have nowhere left to go. The sweet poison slowly making its way through our bodies had reached the lethal levels from the very start. We simply hadn't realized it.
Well,
So who likes some fatalism in their anime?
I could really use some hopium right now.
Then go find a Shon Jump.
No, we need Shiro.
Yeah,
Zako,
sure.
you know, Zako, if you really want a good dose of hope specifically, you should check out Shot. You know that game that just came out? Or that just, well, not came out, but they're remaking, I guess? What do you even call that? I don't know. Anyway, Danganronpa, something about bears.
最後の話をしよう。儚く現実に敗れる。当たり前の恋の話を。
Wow, but you should get like 4 pages. This one's just like, nah, I'm not putting in the effort. Suddenly,
Also, Runewalker, I will disagree with you. There is hopium in Nasu Works. It's usually the protagonist.
Despite all reason, it's there. Suddenly heard the strange words.
そちらは大変なことになっているようだね。
Wait.
They were calm words. There was no voice. It was like I was being directly spoken to, not through the sound, but through
こ
text.
ちらはいよいよ大詰めだ。君がいなくては始まらない。
We got through the finale and came to the end. The battle is over. All we can do now is give up.
諦める。何を言うんだ。人間は初めから諦めている。全能ではないのだから。我々は諦めながらでしか生きられない生物だ。
The words come sharply. There's warmth in their meaning. The speaker of these words seems to relate to me. But I don't remember. Who is this?
私もゴーストの一人だ。視点の檻を眺めている。正当な舞台で最後の勝者を待っている。
No clue. I'm sure that I've never met this person. Not yet. Even if one day I definitely will. With no other choice but to meet and fight them, but not
こ
yet.
ちらからはそちらの様子はわからない。ただ異常が見られたというだけだ。君は自分の手でその停滞から抜け出さなくてはならない。
A deadlock. There is no deadlock. This is eternity. As long as we're here, we won't vanish. As long as we give up, we can all call this a perfect world. Even if it's a far too small, closed-off world.
それは諦めではない。
There you go, Zako. There's your hope.
A conclusion. A decision that there's no
ここ
future.
に一枚の絵があるとする。私はかけら
Oh my god, we found the One Piece!
Words a
パズ
symbol.
ルのかけら。絵に開いた穴。未だ埋められない空白。
The final, beginning hope.
私があるうちは絵は完成しない。だから私はかけらであり続けた。完成してしまった絵はそれで終わりだからね。
He says that. Therefore, I may have given up, but I mustn't draw the conclusion. picture that never changes, a picture that never ends. Which one represents the concept of eternity?
無論、人生は完成することが目的だ。どのような生命も、どのような文明も、いつかは終わる。我々はその終わりを目指している。今も、昔も。だが、今君が描くその絵は、終わりに足るアートグラフと言えるのかね。
Thank you, Sky Nasu. The true meaning of these words are too sublime for me to understand. These are words. These words are the perspective of those who is above humans, a messiah. There's only one aim behind it that I could gather. It is I.
Whoop, hang on.
Gonna say won't end.
I won't end.
I won't end. This place isn't right. The situation isn't right. This isn't the end yet, I think. I'm shocked. Ultimately, I guess the one thing in my mind I can't do, the reason why is... Yes. The reason why, even if my mind were to break, my sword is still in my hand.
その言葉こそ、君のすべてだ。
Suddenly, when I wake up, it seems I had a fragmented dream.
今のは表側の各社、旧姓のサーバントを得たものか。最大の敵に塩を送るとは、
Who I thought.
水狂な男よ。
Okay, so it took me a second to realize it, but that was the voice of Twice Peaceman, the final boss from Fate Extra. That was Buddha's master.
Yeah. A character that is never hinted at all throughout the entire game. You just get there and he's like, yeah, no. I prefer to be here at the center of the moon, so here's the heavenly Buddha. This is your last boss battle.
気分はどうだ？おお、片目が開いたというところか。目の曇りは取れたようだな。まだほうけてはいるが、とりあえずは立ち直ったと見える。頑丈な女よ。休憩はここまでだな。その暑苦しさ、生徒会室で悲観している女どもに分けてやるがよい。
You're literally saying, go spread some of that hopium.
I bring my servant along and leave my room. First, let's go to Student Council Allies. We need to first get a firm grasp on the situation at hand.
Honestly, this feels like a good stopping point.
Okay. Throw up the thing and we can find somebody for us to raid.
Hey.
You guys tell people where they can find you.
Sure, I'm Zakoduo. You can find me on Zakoduo, Twitch, and YouTube. I'm still doing Gundam daily shorts, and I'm actually going to be doing long-form videos here soon to try to cover all the new cards and updates that are happening. As far as streaming, I know I've been on like a month and a half, 2-month hiatus, but that should hopefully be changing here in the near future. I'm working on something to basically make a comeback, because we still need to finish Donkey Kong Bonanza and Death Stranding 2. So keep an eye out. I'm going to be posting an update about that soon.
You can find me all over the internet at TixDixel, but also in terms of streams, you can find me not there. Instead, you can find me on Monday playing some Deltarune with some buddies over at the Amusing Thalia's channel.
On Wednesday, you can find me over at Skillet Alpha's channel for some more off. Friday, over at Distortion Devil's channel for some more Cazador's Guide to the Cosmos. And then right back here next Sunday, not this one, next Sunday, for more Those Who Wander.
So yeah, thank you for coming out. We're gonna throw some love at our good friend Fringe Type. What should our raid message be?
We found God in a hopeless place.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good. We found God in a hopeless place. Thank you all for coming out. We'll see you again in 2 weeks' time. We love you. Goodbye.
Bye.
Boy.